Today, guys, on Beer Geek Nation, we are looking at the latest release from the Bruery's 12 Days of Christmas series. This is their 6 Geese-A-Laying. Coming at 11.5% alcohol by volume. It's a Belgian-style dark ale, aka a quad, brewed with Cape gooseberries. And if you're like me, you guys have no idea what Cape gooseberries are, and neither do I. So looking forward to this one. This series is basically, they release a different beer, kind of playing off the 12 Days of Christmas each year, to fill out that 12. And at the end, you're supposed to be able to go back and taste them all. They're designed to be, cellared, put away, and they're going to develop over time. It's kind of dividing as far as the series goes. Last year's 5 Golden Rings, some people liked, some people didn't like. I really liked that one. It was definitely a different beer. They kind of went back to the roots with this one a little bit to kind of like rein it back, but it's still 11.5%. So looking forward to this one. Let me get into a glass so you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give me the final verdict on the Bruery's 6 Geese-A-Laying. All right, guys, so the aroma on the 6 Geese-A-Laying. Wow, big dark fruits, cherries, raisins, cinnamon, a little bit of a sugary, kind of bready sweetness, a raisin bread type of sweetness. A slight kind of tartness, and I'm assuming that's the gooseberries. Maybe a little bit like a blueberry or a cranberry type of tartness. Yeah, a really, really nice smelling quad. All right, guys, so the taste on the 6 Geese-A-Laying. Cheers. Oh, wow, that's nice. Big, big dark fruit component, cherry juice, a little bit of plum, a little bit of raisin in there. I get a little bit of a chocolate malt at the front of the tongue. The middle of the mouth, big, big, chewy, bready, caramel notes, toffee, that big quad, dark fruit, kind of rum-soaked raisins, a little bit of a cherry juice component in there as well. A little bit of tartness in the middle of the mouth. Again, a blueberry, cranberry, raspberry type of tartness. I'm assuming that's the gooseberries. Again, I'm basing that on an assumption. Really sweet aftertaste. In the aftertaste, I'm getting more of those dark fruits, caramel, raisin, playing off that tartness. It's a very, interesting balancing act. And usually the Bruery beers aren't too balanced. This one actually works really, really well. Caramel, a slight chocolatey note from the malts in this one, that big dark fruit components that you expect in a quad. This is a very, very well brewed quad, and 11.5%. I actually don't taste or really feel the alcohol. It's masked really well. Just a really, really well crafted beer. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Bruery 6 Geese-A-Laying, available now. You can get it at qualityliquorstore.com if you want to pick it up online. Guys, this one is getting an A. I'm really surprised by this one. At 11.5%, I was expecting a big boozy beer. I'm not getting that at all. I'm getting pretty much a world-class quad. You get all those typical Belgian quad flavors. You get the dark fruits, the caramel, the toffee, a slight hint of alcohol in the form of a sweetness. But then they're adding that Bruery twist to make it that, Christmas beer. They're adding that gooseberry in, which kind of gives it a nice kind of sweet kind of tartness that plays off what could be a little bit cloying sweetness, but it all helps to balance it out. It's a really, really well-crafted beer and one of the most balanced Bruery beers I've ever had. If you guys were scared off by the 5 Golden Rings, definitely check this one out. Add it to the collection. This is an awesome beer. Getting an A for me. And remember, folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.